Winner bracket final, and it's insanely hyped. We have Oyasumi Makuro going up against Luminosity Gaming. This is going to be winner bracket final. That should be a good watch. Left side, we have Slowbro, Blissey, Leafeon, Zork, double speedster comp with an Espeon. And right side, we have the Umbreon, we have an Inteleon, Venusaur for Overlord again, Hooper, and a Zacian. But Overlord this time going for the Beamersaur. Has the Spoon, Choice, and Amp equipped, which means it for sure be a Solar Beam Venusaur. But going up against those two speedsters, that's quite risky. Up against Leafeon and Zoroark. I'm going to see how he performs on this version of Venusaur. Japan against America, United States of America. Who is going to take it and be the first grand final team? Left side, we have Zoroark turning towards the center area. Right side, we have Overlord. I assume he's gonna still be playing Giga Drain. I would be surprised if he goes Sludge Bomb. Right, if he gets one Giga Drain off against Zoroark, he might be able to live one of the combos. Or, you know, up against that Leafeon. So, and win on the Zacian. He was having insane games on Lapras. This time was not allowed to play Lapras, and I think that's totally correct. I would not give this team Lapras anymore. Rin was actually carrying a lot of these final 2 minutes in the winner bracket so far with that Lapras in late game. Now going on to Mami. Mami's already going down for first KO of the game. Goes over to Elon Hooper with that wrap up. They're also going to just slice down the Shenzi. 2 KOs already for the top of LG. He's going to try and score 17 points. But the feint attack will be then time. And now he might be caught as well. And so just going to lock him up. Feint attack does so much damage though. Does the execution damage as well. And Rin goes down to the gank of Pui. In the end, he's going to be also too late for the Ataria spawn now. Solar Blade's going to seal away one of these last hits. And Overlord, let's see if he has Giga Drain or not. I think so, yeah. I mean, he would have to Sludge Bomb already. There's the Giga Drain. But still probably going for that beam. Looking at his head items. Left side, Espeon. Trying to look for these last hits. And he's just invading now. Zoroark's going to seal away Rep Buff. And is going to run away now. Rinzo 1v2ing on top path. Going for Mami. Jack buttoning forward. And he gets the KO in the 1v2. But now Zoroark is here again. But the Sacred Sword's going to be there. And he gets a double KO. Jumping now into Shenzi. The West can also play Zacian. And one more basic attack onto the Blissey as well. Almost getting another KO there. Gets a 2v3 double KO or 1v3 double KO. But now he gets bonked into the head. And taken down in the end. But scoring some points at least. 48 now for Luminosity Gaming. Kairos going for this last hit right here. Slash has to run away with the X speed. Should be able to get out. And Overlord now also scaling towards level 7. Is going to start hitting those beams. But Overlord says to scale a tiny bit more. Get to that level 9. He's not on a pop-off character in this game. But we can see, how we have seen before, that Solar Beam Venusaurs can carry games quite hard. Especially if you look at Lutano, who had played some insane Venusaur games. But so far we've only seen the Pedal Dance. Sword Power comes in. Hooper almost going down right here. Mami looking for the push now. Sword Blade goes in as well. Feint attack. But the Cameraman goes towards bot path. The Cameraman with another huge blunder there on the spectating. Diving on to Inteleon, looking for the final feint attack. Can he reactivate it? Oh, he does a bit too early. And the Shedinja Doll will keep the Inteleon alive. Yeah, the Cameraman making a few too many mistakes over here. There's the Solar Beam coming through. Gets the KO on Slowbro. And now Overlord actually level 9.5 already. Very strong Meanlock going on to Leafeon. And this Meanlock is going to be a huge game changer. Going against this double speedster composition. Just can lock them up. He's just going to keep on stacking 2 more points going. He's going to Meanlock and he's going to run away. Meanwhile, we have Oyasumi breaking this top goal as well. Equalizing the goals being taken down. Bot path ready still also taken by Venusaur, so LG and Oyasumi currently trading both objectives and both goals. Level 10 already for Overlord. He is already so insanely strong looking again. But it's all coming down to these team fights, how he's going to play those. Because he will be dove on. He has to be playing it close, but there's a hyperspace coming through. There's Unite Move, he's going to explode the Zoroark instantly. Upon arriving from the hyperspace port, Giga Drain is going to land. 3 members down from the Japanese team, 4 go down. A huge hyperspace portal from top to bot. Oyasumi is not ready for it, and they're going to get completely vibrate here. 5 KOs for LG. The huge Venusaur Unite into the beam with that energy amplifier. That's exactly what you want on these team fights. Hit a big Unite, get energy amplifier boost also for your next beam, and just completely obliterate the enemy team. Overlord on his way to level 12 now, and he's gonna get so close to already his Solar Beam Plus. They can throw out beam after beam. And Espeon really not getting out too much done in this game so far. I don't think it's going to have too good of a game to begin with. I assume was Ninetales banned in this game? Not sure, but Ninetales will also kind of struggle into what Edgy has. Rin farming to level 11. And so far the two speedsters getting out snowballed on. And if you fall behind with two speedsters in your team, it is not good news. That is for sure. 5 minutes have passed almost. AG with a small point lead, but a huge experience lead. Again, Overlord sitting at 12.5 now. Zacian sitting at level 11. There's only one level 10 on the side of Oyasumi. They're going to look for a bot push now. They're going to just keep abusing the Hooper right here. Teleport them between goal to goal to make sure that both goals get defended. 10 seconds for the bot ready to spawn. Actually going to go for a back cap on top path now. They're going to push towards it. They have Hooper unbound ready just in case. But Rin has to be careful. It's going to face check a bush straight up. Runs towards top path now. Picks up a speed berry. And I don't know where Rin is going. I guess going for an invade. Hooper unbound's being used now. Overlord's jumping in. Almost level 30 now. But the support is terrible. Intillion's going to take it and Slowbro's going to explode. But Venusaur with another massive unite completely deletes the map. And 4 members of Oyasumi Makuro go down. Another solar beam is going to hit the Espeon. But that was a very risky portal actually. Intillion took it and then straight up went down. But Overlord, eject button to safety. Got enough distance between him and the enemy team. And finds another huge wombo combo with his 2 moves. 6 minutes have passed. Mami so far couldn't really get anything done. Leafeon I feel like is a very hit or miss of a Pokemon in this tournament so far. Sometimes the Leafeon looks amazing, sometimes it looks quite useless. In this game, really not getting anything done. Slash getting engaged on right here, but Umbreon is so tanky, is using the X speed. Paint attack's not going to be enough, Solar Blade barely tickling even. Onto the Umbreon, Slowbro face check into Zacian, and Rin's going very aggressive right now, gets telekinesis, has to run away with the agility. It's going to be fast enough. On the backside, we have Leaf engaged on Inteleon, but Inteleon with that Shedinja doll is able to get away from the final damage, and Overlord is here now. Level 14 already. Is going to miss the Solar Beam sadly. But it's not going to matter too much, another beam is going to hit. And Inteleon is going to take down Leafeon in the end, chasing it across the map. And takes down Mame. CrisHeroes now starting up this Regieleki. Using Liquidation first, because Liquidation gives you more basic attack damage. Acrobatics against it. I'm going to keep basic attacking Regieleki taken as well. I don't think it's going to do all too much. AG will just be using this to farm even more experience. Overlord will be reaching level 15. But of course he's a squishy Venusaur without a real support. Oh, but it actually goes in. Is Rin going to take those 50 points? I don't think Rin wants to lose his 50 points on Zacian. I don't think that's something you want to do. Because it's so important for these late game team fights to have Eos coins. But he's going to go for it now. He might just have enough time to collect some more again. Umbreon was trying, has to use X speed, getting chased down now, and he's going to get taken down by the Serpent Telekinesis. And yeah, Rin will not be going for it. It's a bit too risky. Venusaur recalling. And I wonder how close he is to 15. How close is he to 15? Oyasumi Makuro is currently in position for this. He's very, very close to 15. They're going to try to engage onto Mami. He's going to get Mean Look. Liquidation. He has nowhere to go. Soft Bird Eggs will not be enough healing. And this Mean Look is going to be absolutely crucial. Zorak is looking for a flank on the top right. He has to get onto Overlord. They will try to flank from multiple positions if they can. Geared right into Rek'Var. They're slowly going to poke it down. Beam is almost going to hit. There's another Mean Look going on to Blissey. Trying to gauge onto it. Basic attacking from CrisHeroes into the beam. Blissey almost taken down, but not quite. Also Elo again with that Shadow Ball on Hooper. Quite interesting. I'm going to keep using it to face check. Zacian on top path. Gets engaged on. Has to eject button away from Zorak. Does so successfully. He's going to use the recoil. Or not. He actually is going to use the hyperspace portal. Get back to full HP. Zorak is trying to backcap, but Zorak knows about it. Rin is there, and he's going to engage onto Zorak, who dashes away. Zacian on the chase now. He's going to keep using the agility. Basic attacks, and can he take him down? Feint attacks there. Taria, and they take down Zorak. Espeon's going to be too late, as they also have to use business assistance on it. Umbreon now engaging onto the support and onto Espeon. They're going to take down Blissey, surely. Espeon is down. Double KO for Rin. Mean Look there, onto the Blissey. And now they can start up this race, only down to Slowbro. Mami also getting caught. It's only down to Slowbro. There's surely no way, right? They have Zacian, they have Solar Beam, there's no way, they're completely murder Rayquaza. And Luminosity Gaming is going to take the first game in the winner's final. very convincingly. This game was not close. They're going to score another 100 points right here. Actually, they're down because they have the hyperspace portal. But they take the first game. Draft for game number 2. We have now Overlord going on the Dodrio with the Comfey. Putting all the cards onto Overlord again. But doesn't matter what, they also have a Rin on Lapras again with that first pick. Slowbro and the Inteleon. Right side. Umbreon picked up for Oyasumi Makuro with that Zacian, Hooper, Mew, and a Leafeon. Overlord is an incredible Dodrio player. We saw it yesterday. He had one of the cleanest Dodrio games, I think, ever. I forgot who it was against, but that was an insane gameplay. He played Tri-Attack and Jump Kick. We'll see what he goes for this time around. And then Rin does get his Lapras, which he has been carrying late games quite hard with. And it's for sure something that he's very confident on with that Perish Song and Ice Beam build. So they have two very good Comfey targets. If Lapras goes down, you have Dodrio. If Dodrio goes down, you can always go on Lapras. So both of those are very happy having a Comfey with that. And AG is looking to close out and move into the grand final for his second year in a row. Remember, this is the defending world champion. They just have Rin now instead of Jungle Book. Jungle Book did retire, but is still one of their subs and their coach. I think at least. And Rin was joining at the start of the year. And the other fours, they have been in the last year's grand final, becoming the champions. And they're looking great too, or being on a repeat. Being a back-to-back champion, that would be absolutely massive for North America. And in general for EG, of course, who picked up this team. And when Luminosity Gaming picked up this roster, they actually got cursed a tiny bit. There's always like this meme of when you win everything, you get picked up by an organization, and suddenly you start losing more games. That's exactly what happened to AG. Was quite sad to see. They got picked up by an organization. I think they didn't even qualify for the first offline. Or was it for either they didn't qualify for February or for the March tournament? For one of the tournaments, they actually didn't even qualify. A complete disaster. Not qualifying for one of the monthly finals. But now they're back at the World Championship. On their way towards the grand final. As the best team from the West. Europe is out. They're the last team from North America. South America is also out. There the last ones left. And already we have Leafeon going down, trying to invade right here. But Dodrio and Comfey will take down Mami. I know it's Mami now on Hooper. Someone else is playing Leafeon. Will be going down. And there's already Comfey on the Dodrios going in. Looking for the drill pick this game. And he's going to find a double drill pick onto Zacian. It's going to take him down away. Shinja on Hooper though. Will get it out to safety. There's the Hyperspace Portal Shinja combo as well. It's also quite nice. You just got to make sure that your Ninja Doll is not up while the Hyperspace Portal is running out of time, or you will not be ported back. But as long as you press it, almost the moment you press Hyperspace Portal, you will still just return. It's a very funny and hilarious combo that's also very strong. And I think Ninja Doll is actually insane on Hooper. Looking for an invade now, but up against Dodrio, I don't know if they can really get too much done right here. Looking for the blue buff. Overlord almost level 7 already. And he's going to look for the blue buff. And we also have Leafeon jumping in again. And he's going to just repack it across, quick attack into the basic attack, and securing the buff for Overlord. Level 7 already now. There's the Mean Look though. The Mean Look is going to be absolutely painful for this side. But jump kick. Wait, did he just jump? No, the Mean Look just ran out of time, right? He didn't jump kick out of it. Going for Hooper now. I know he's going to look for Umbreon next. Umbreon's going to Mean Look the Inteleon, but has nowhere to go. Drip comes through. And another boost out attack. And Umbreon has also fallen. Overlord gets hit by the Leaf Blade, or Solar Blade, doesn't matter. It just goes back into the Drill Pack, into the enemy Flux down. Has to be a bit careful. Jump kick back out. After the Leaf was used, he's going to use a boost out attack to safety. Trying to away from the Solar Blade. Electro Ball. Eject button forward from here. They're actually going to try to go for Overlord. Jump kick onto the wall, and the Solar Blade just then actually can take an Overlord right here. That's a big KO. But can they go for any more? I don't think so. Grass Knot lands on Leafeon. But we have also Zacian taken on Slowbro, who was trying to rotate towards this top path. We have seen a lot of Grass Knot. We have seen a lot of Grass Knot. So far in this tournament, no more Magical Leaf. And the Grass Knot has been doing quite well. Okay, Oyasumi Makuro just going straight up for this Red Eyes. Can AG do anything about it? I don't think they can. They have to try to maybe get a lucky steal in. Leafeon has enough move up. They're going to walk in with basic attack, but Solar Blade is going secured. And now they're going to jump on Leafeon, on Inteleon. Inteleon with that Shinja Doll is not going to be enough to get to safety. And Oyasumi is going to claim this Reggie Overlord going in into the Unite move as well. Look for that drill pick right here. Dropping low HP. He's going to find the drill pick, but the Electro Ball is going to take him down. Too much damage there. Out of the Mew. And Dodrio and Comfey are both going to fall. Oyasumi now with good early game, but Rin, level 9 is looking for the flank. It's looking for the wave in. It's going to crash into Leafeon. Just completely maneuvering around the Zacian. Rin just driving the car perfectly, drifting around. Avoids the obstacle of the Zacian and crashes into the Leafeon to get a KO there. Wonderful done. Oh, he is driving around, man. His Lapras this tournament has been absolutely crazy. And I'm surprised he's still allowed to actually play this Pokemon. 14 points going. I think teams focus a bit too much on Overlord, which makes sense, but Rin is just carrying these games on Lapras. 40 points going for Lapras as well. 122 to 9 points now. Slash is going to be caught. He's going to be sacrificed. But the carries will be at least getting out, so it's not going to be a big deal. Slash under level anyways. Doesn't give a lot of experience. And Meanlock gone onto Lapras. Not the target you kind of want. Jump kick. Across, we have actually a Wish drill pick onto the Leafeon, but Overlord might be too deep again. They're going to force use the Comfy Unite. Stuck in the Meanlock now. Has to try and get away, but no, he can't. The Meanlock is just too annoying. But there's a huge wave coming in from Rin again. Goes in with the Lapras Taxi, gets one. Surf onto Zacian, gets a second one as well, with the help of his team. And CrisHeroes, though, is going to be falling down after that Ginger Doll. But now he's level 11. Here's the Perish Song Plus. He's gonna get a boosted auto attack after every single Perish Song wave. Fury's gonna score 40 points right here for free. LG is not gonna do anything about this one. Gets 11 from it as well. And 4 seconds for the next bottom Reggie to spawn. We have only one unit on the left side, we have one unit on the right side. So both teams might actually go for a fight right here. And the Reggie steal is up for grabs on bot path. But they're gonna go for the goal first. They're actually gonna get the Umbreon. While Overlord gets taken down on top path. And CrisHeroes is going to start working on this Reggie. But there's Hoopa and Bound going down. And Oyasumi Makuro is going for some scores right here. 40 more points going from you. Making something happen. He will not be able to stop this in time. No, Leafeon might actually contest this. CrisHeroes doesn't know about it. Uh-oh. This could be bad news. Here's Unite move up as well. The camera goes towards top path, of course. And there's the Leaf Blade going in. Into the Solar Blade. Into Unite move. CrisHeroes gets absolutely deleted. And the steal gets donated over to Oyasumi Makuro. Yeah. And Reggie steal also taken by the team from Japan. Overlord not losing Unite move right here, but he's stuck in the Meanlock. Can't do anything about it. Gets taken down, loses the Unite move. And yeah, these team fights are going to be difficult for the Dodrio. I just don't know, like, about these Speedster picks into Meanlock. It's just so difficult to play. Could have been another good Venusaur pick as well. But I guess they don't want Comfey and 2 attacker, right? That's kind of bad as well. Comfey with 2 attacker maybe, but Lapras would be an unkillable frontline. I mean, they have Lapras and Slowbro. I think they could have probably picked another attacker as well over the Dodrio. But let's see. Rin on his way to level 13. Overlord on his way to level 13. And Jump Kick Plus is also massive. It's so many stuns. One more Unite move there. That was just driving around, but he's stuck in the Meanlock. Just drifting around, making donuts. Going in now onto the Leafeon. It's going to hit the wave, but the Ice Beam is not going to connect. It's going to Leaf Blade out. And a beamy eject button there. Trying to go for the KO there. Mew being very optimistic on this damage. But it's not quite enough. Or was it just agility? I don't know if it was just agility or a eject button. It could have just been agility as well. Didn't quite pay attention to it. But yeah, Dodrio level 30 now. Jump Kick Plus is now also stunning as soon as it lands on the ground. Which gives it a lot of more stuns and CC. Could have been agility, I think. He does have it up right now. 30 seconds for the final stretch. Level 13 for 2 Pokemon on the left side, 3 on the right side. CrisHeroes is a bit behind. And level 13 is massive for Liquidation. It is a lot of more damage. So he's gonna just be doing much less damage than he's supposed to be doing. And right side we have that Zacian, Leafeon, Mew, all on level 13. Looking quite good going into this late game. It all depends now how the Meanlocks are going to go onto the Dodrio, I feel like. But Rin now with the Comfeon, as I mentioned. If Rin has been a good game, he can just put that Comfey onto the Lapras. And it's going to be absolutely unkillable. Defense looking for the back cap with the 100 points. He has Hooper on his team as always, so he can always look for the back cap. That's exactly what he's going to do. Lapras are maybe looking for the flank. Lumin is very aggressive. Gonna look for the flank. They're gonna go in. They're gonna go into Zacian. They one-shot Zacian with the drill pick, jump kick, boost auto attack combo. Rin is driving around now, looking for the wave onto someone. It's not going to hit this time, but it's gonna hop off. Try to go for the Umbreon. That's 2 people down. Hooper Unbound being used now. The rest of the team is gonna go in. Dory's gonna go for the cap. It's gonna put AG back into the lead. Mew's gonna try to chase on Dodrio. Eject button forward from Pew, but Curious gets away. Breath the Shinja. He doesn't have it up. He gets taken down by the point and click. Unite move off Leafeon. 1 minute left now. Grass out onto Hooper. Hooper's gonna go into the hyperspace portal. Oh, it's Overlord against Mew. And one more basic attack. Eject button away by Yume. Just barely gets away. He's gonna recall right here. And Overlord has to heal up with a drill pack now, trying to run away. I think he's going to make it as well. No, he doesn't. He gets caught at the end of the Solar Blade and is gonna get taken down. It all comes down back to Rin in the end. Perish Song onto the Umbreon. We have Oyasumi Makuro going for this Rayquaza. Rin has to make it to the pit. Inteleon activating Unite move as well, but Rin is being mean looked right now. Rayquaza dropping no HP. They're gonna go for it. But Zacian is down! And Leafeon is also down. They're gonna go for it. Solar Beam comes through, and Mew's gonna secure the Rayquaza in a 1v4 scenario with that Solar Beam. The question is, can Agino score some more points? It's only Hooper left to defend. Mew's gonna score 100 points, but they can just go onto 2 different positions, and I think AG will still do it. They head towards the main pace. No one is there. Mew can't recall. Do it to Dojo being there as well. And AG, for a 2nd year in a row, they go into the grand final. The KOs are just enough. They lose the Rayquaza, but they just went for the KOs, and it's gonna work out. North America back in the grand final. Rin has to be careful popping off right here. Doesn't want to get disqualified. But they do it. GG's incredible.